Did you know there's a day dedicated just for brownies? Yes, you heard it right. Welcome to a world where we honor the humble brownie, the delicious, mouth-watering treat that has stolen hearts around the globe. National Browie Day, as it's called, is more than just a day to indulge in these scrumptious delights. It's a celebration of the history and joy that brownies bring. The origin of National Brownie Day is as tantalizing as the treat itself. It started as a fun initiative by brownie lovers who wanted to dedicate a day to acknowledge the happiness this little treat brings. Over the years, it has grown into a global celebration, bringing together Browie enthusiasts from all walks of life to share, create, and enjoy this delightful dessert. Celebrating unique days like National Brownie Day reminds us of the joy of sharing, the thrill of creating, and the unity in savoring something we all love. So, are you ready to celebrate National Brownie Day with us? Stick around. Brownies have become a popular treat worldwide, but why, you may ask? Well, the answer lies in their unique appeal that transcends borders and cultures. Brownies are a delightful fusion of taste and texture. Imagine biting into a treat that's crispy on the outside, yet soft and chewy within, with a rich, chocolatey flavor that simply melts in your mouth. But that's not all. Brownies are admired for their versatility. They can be customized with nuts, chocolate chips, or even a dash of sea salt for a sweet and savory twist. The possibilities are endless, limited only by one's imagination. Moreover, making brownies is a piece of cake, pun intended. With just a few basic ingredients and a simple recipe, anyone can whip up a batch of these scrumptious treats. So whether you're a novice baker or a seasoned pro, brownies are a joy to create. Now that we've whetted your appetite, it's time to share a popular brownie recipe. The magic of brownies lies in their simple yet flavorful ingredients. The backbone of any brownie recipe is a quality dark chocolate. It's the heart that provides that rich, deep flavor we all love. Following closely is unsalted butter, which adds that creamy, velvety texture. To balance the richness of the chocolate and butter, granulated sugar comes into play, bringing sweetness and aiding in creating a shiny, crackly top. All-purpose flour is the binding agent, giving our brownies structure and density. Eggs, the unsung heroes, provide moisture and act as a leavening agent, while a pinch of salt enhances all the flavors, making them pop. And of course, a dash of vanilla extract for that extra layer of depth. Each ingredient, though simple, plays a crucial part in crafting the perfect browie. Now that we have our ingredients ready, let's dive into the process. Baking brownies is as fun as eating them. Here's how you can make them at home. Let's begin by preheating our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, grab a medium-sized bowl. We're going to start by mixing our dry ingredients. Add in your all-purpose flour, cocoa powder, and a pinch of salt. Give these a quick whisk until they're well combined. Next, let's move on to our wet ingredients. In a separate bowl, start with your softened butter. It should be room temperature, not too hard, not too soft. Add in your white and brown sugar. The combination of these two sugars is what gives brownies their unique texture and flavor. Mix these together until you have a smooth, creamy consistency. Now it's time to crack in your eggs, one at a time, making sure each is well incorporated before adding the next. Then, pour in your vanilla extract. This will add a touch of sweetness and aroma that complements the chocolatey goodness of our brownies. Once your wet ingredients are well mixed, it's time to marry them with the dry ones. Add your dry mixture to the wet one gradually, stirring as you go. You don't want to overmix here, just stir until you can't see any more flour. Now, for the star of the show, the chocolate chips. Fold these into your batter. The more, the merrier. But remember, balance is key. Next, line your baking pan with parchment paper or give it a good buttering to prevent sticking. Pour your batter into the pan, spreading it evenly. Slide it into your preheated oven and let it bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. While your brownies are baking, resist the urge to open the oven. The fluctuation in temperature can affect the baking process. Trust your oven and the heavenly smell that will soon fill your kitchen. Once your brownies are done, allow them to cool before cutting into them. This will ensure clean, perfect squares. And voila, your brownies are ready to be devoured. Brownies are best enjoyed warm, but did you know they can also be stored for later use? Yes, that's right. Serving them fresh out of the oven with a scoop of vanilla ice cream is a classic way to enjoy this delight. You can also experiment by pairing them with fresh fruits like strawberries or raspberries, or even a dollop of whipped cream. But what if you've made a big batch and can't finish them all at once? No worries. Brownies store quite well. Make sure they've cooled down completely, then pop them into an airtight container. They can last up to a week at room temperature, maintaining their scrumptious taste and texture. If you need them to last even longer, you can freeze them. Just wrap each piece individually in plastic wrap and then place them in a Ziploc bag. They can last up to 3 months in the freezer. Now you know how to make, serve, and store brownies, but that's not all. Scene script. National Browie Day is not just about baking brownies. It's about celebrating the joy they bring. Picture this. It's a chilly winter morning. Your kitchen is brimming with the warm, sweet scent of freshly baked browies. You pull them out of the oven and see their perfect, crackly tops and know that in just a few moments, you'll be biting into their fudgy, gooey goodness. Now imagine sharing this joy of baking and delight of eating with the world. That's what National Brownie Day is all about. It's a day to embrace the delightful simplicity of this beloved treat, and there are countless ways to celebrate. You could spend the day baking browies for your family and friends. Nothing says I care more than a batch of homemade browies, right? Or how about hosting a brownie bake-off? It's a fun, friendly competition where everyone gets to show off their baking skills and, of course, eat lots of delicious brownies. But National Brownie Day isn't just for those with a sweet tooth. It's a day of giving, too. Consider baking a batch of brownies to donate to a local charity or shelter. It's a small gesture that can bring a big smile to someone's face. Of course, every celebration needs to be shared, and National Brownie Day is no exception. So don't forget to share your Brownie Day celebrations with the world. Post a picture of your brownies, share your secret recipe, or tell us about that time you almost burnt the kitchen down trying to bake the perfect brownie. Because, in the end, it's not just about the brownies. It's about the memories we make, the smiles we share, and the joy we spread. So go ahead, bake a batch of brownies, share them with the world, make someone's day a little sweeter. Remember, the best way to celebrate National Brownie Day is by spreading the love and joy of brownies. So there you have it, a complete guide to National Brownie Day. Isn't it fascinating how such a simple treat can bring together so many people in celebration? We've journeyed through the popularity of brownies, dove into the essential ingredients, and explored the process of crafting these delectable delights. We've also discussed ideas for serving and storing brownies, ensuring that they remain as fresh and appetizing as the moment they leave the oven. And most importantly, we've celebrated the spirit of National Brownie Day, an occasion that honors not just a dessert, but a tradition, a memory, and a shared joy. National Brownie Day is more than a date on the calendar. It's a tribute to the art of baking and the simple pleasures it brings. It's about taking a moment to appreciate the sweet things in life, quite literally. We hope you have a fantastic National Browie Day filled with delicious brownies. Until next time, keep baking and keep celebrating.